Namaste, friends. Out of the several questions I received, I have shortlisted few to answer here, which are of general interest. The first question is why one should pursue reality. It is the very purpose of creation and evolution. The interaction between matter and forces created and led to increasingly complex forms of life with increasing awareness. Creation of humans with high degree of awareness by nature is fundamental necessity who can grasp and comprehend reality in their neurological structure. In other words, reality wants to reveal itself in its own creation. Hence, to pursue reality becomes the purpose of life. To condition awareness to the various threats of life is the survival mechanism. To push such conditionings into the body brain system for action and so for diffusal is the meaning of life. To generate new conditionings based on the values attached to the current life situation is the goal of the life. Observing the primary objective as central in performing duties in life as dharma will become the goal and meanings of the life. Cultivation of pure witnessing will fast forward the process of deconditioning and will fulfill the purpose of life. Question 2. What is Paap or sin and Punya, good deed, in your opinion? Paap and Punya both are the types of karma. The karma can take place by thought, word, or action using one of the modalities. Acting by self, second, inducing others to act, or third, praising others' action. Nature judges punya or papa by actual intention in the heart of the individual and not by the expressed word or action. As per the definition of karma in Jain literature, attraction of Pudgals by soul and its subsequent conversion is considered as karma, where we can translate soul as pure awareness and Pudgal as atomic or subatomic particles. So, karma as inclination resides in molecular body. Inclination becomes intention, thought, desire, emotions, and ultimately turn into action in physical body. Such actions may have pleasurable or painful experiences. The painful and miserable outcomes is considered as the result of past karma, while the pleasurable and happy outcome is considered the result of punya karma. In general, it can be considered that any action out of selfish intention conditions awareness to produce outcome which are miserable at the time of fruition. So, such activities are considered as path karma. Similarly, as opposite to it, any activity with selfless intention is considered as punya karma and will have positive outcome at the time of fruition. Question 3. How do you consider heaven and hell depicted in all religions? With development of human colonization and culture, power gradient between individuals and groups became quite significant. Accumulation of power can take place by various means like accumulation of information and knowledge, property, public opinions and votes, machines and tools, harboring animals, etc. Excessive power, in one hand, will lead to torturing, disrupting, and destructing other life forms. These facts about power gradient was soon realized by those who pursued reality and established one or the other religion to safeguard the interest of the weaker and poorer section of the society. They formulated a powerful system of punishments and reward. They clearly understood that human behavior can change by fear or temptation. So, to inject code of conduct as do's and don'ts into the human psyche, hell and heaven were invented. So far, the system of hell and heaven is highly successful in its purpose. But accumulation of power, unlimited power in limited hands can disrupt and can lead to a dangerous situation. Question 4. Is our destiny pre-decided and fixed? If so, then what is the meaning of our action? Our destiny is pre-decided by the bulk of conditionings we possess. Destiny encompasses past, present, and future events of the life. All life events are the result of judgment taken at a particular time. Judgment depend upon spectrum of thinking and pattern of thinking taken or possessed by the individual. Both these faculties are decided by the conditioned awareness. For this reason, it seems that destiny is fixed. Activated inclinations create desire and action. Desire is subject to the judgment for action. So, by intellectualizing emotions and thinking contrary to inclination, one can defer, alter, or transmute destiny. So, if we consider the bulk of conditioning is inherited, then our destiny is predecided. But by one's own action, rightful action, one can change the destiny. So, it is not fixed. Question 5. What is the importance of external guru? In the description of direct path to reality, I haven't mentioned about external guru. Fully enlightened external guru can be of great help to the sincere seeker at all stages of his internal journey. To find, correctly identify, develop faith and dedication to such an individual is difficult. Such individuals are rare. They have fully detached perspective. They tend to remain away from public masses. They are usually timid and have low profile living. The unenlightened seeker can also provide guidance to the new one up to the stage of his reach. There is inherent risk of being misguided and exploited by such guru. In the current era of information and technology and AI, one can gain information through digital medias, books, and other means in the beginning. Once some progress is made, one start receiving inner guidance in the form of right knowledge and comprehension. With increasing faith in inner guidance, the external guru is not required at all. Thank you, friends.